Today's episode of OD Podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/OD Podcast. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Yeah, on the game.
All right, how you doing today?
I'm doing awesome.
I ain't seen you in a week.
Oh my God, the lies. The lies. The lies.
We was just talking about Candy.
Yeah.
Let me just say my girl Candy. Let me say something. Candy don't miss $1, baby.
A ball. She a Taurus.
She don't play. First of all, I went to Camp Creek yesterday. I did not know OLG was over there by Target. She got the popular side of Camp Creek Marketplace.
Across from Kiko and Juice Crab. Yes.
And right, she in the competition. I thought she was on the other side where like
Crickets. No.
I
know.
The tavern.
Yes.
But yeah, I was like, oh, she over here where everybody be at.
And she got one in State Farm Marina.
She do. I went to that one. I never went to the one on Peter Street.
I never went to one on Peter Street, but I went to the one in Camp Creek maybe 4 times.
Really? You like the food?
I ate there more than I ate at Juice Crab.
What did you get?
Okay, so I got the first
more
time
than you ate at Juice Crab.
Yeah. The first time I went, I got fish and grits.
Okay.
And it came with, and I got the fried devil eggs. Let me tell y'all.
I don't think I ever had a double egg, but go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. You will want to try it. You will want to get you a piece.
It's cold.
First of all, they're fried.
Okay, double eggs in general, you get my point. Next.
Yes. The fish and grits, they were like fish strips, like catfish strips. First of all, I don't even eat catfish. It was busting. Like,
Swell.
I don't know what they put in them grits. Like, anywho, let me move on because I need some right now.
Really?
Yeah. The next thing I got after that was the shrimp and grits. Busting.
You love grits.
I get out of I get all the food that come with seafood.
True, because that's all I eat anyway.
Yeah, so
you
shrimp grits was good. Her forgot.
You rich eating them many times.
I didn't pay for it.
Oh, ooh.
None of the times I didn't pay for it. So it's cool.
You know how they say got fluid out? You got 8 out.
Oh. Nah, production pays for our meals, and that's what I choose every time.
Okay.
Before I gonna say it.
Humble flex.
But nah, they salmon, bruh. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought that what's it called?
I don't know.
Dang, Pearl. I thought Pearl had the best salmon in Atlanta.
Well, I ain't been to Pearl in so long. Let's go.
I think that I'll talk to you about Pearl off
Don't
of
forget.
podcast. Shout out to Shima. Hey Shima. Shima owns Pearl.
Okay.
She actually owns like 5 restaurants.
Oh, it's a
now.
woman that owns Pearl?
Yeah, she's from Baltimore. Shima, I do her
Oh,
makeup.
yeah, because you know they got the sidebar, the one on Cascade. I used to go there all the time. It's really the same thing, honestly.
Yeah.
But
She said she liked that one better.
yeah, it's easy to get to. It's a lot of older people. It's not.
Maybe I'll go to that one next time.
Nobody's twerking over your salmon.
She got one over by Camp Creek Marketplace. She just opened, so nice, and she has one on Ralph David Abernathy right there by down from the Kroger, like by the West End.
Yeah, Kroger City Center.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
yeah, we
down
need to
a
talk
little bit.
offline.
Yeah, it's
Man,
a lot
the
of
West
them.
Side
They just
gets
all
so
got
many-
different names, but
It's the same thing.
like the way she got it set up in there is
I am
just
so
amazing.
happy to hear that that's a woman owning that. That really makes me
Shima,
happy.
my girl Shima.
What's up, Shishi?
Yeah, so yeah.
So anywho, okay, so you got the
The
salmon. Is that come with grits?
No. Mine came with green beans and mac and cheese. And let me tell you something. The way them green beans was seasoned and was so fresh and crispy and so good and seasoned. And the macaroni and cheese. And they cornbread, bro. First of all, they use honey butter on their cornbread. So their cornbread is like shiny. Like, I can't explain.
I know what you mean. Oh my God.
Wow.
Hey, you know what?
Shout out to Candy Birds. I don't know who came up with that menu, but you did all of that.
I don't have to question.
Man, you did all. I literally tweet about Old Lady Gang all the time because it's just so good. It's so good.
So I went to the one in State Farm Marina. That's the only time I visited. I had the crab cake sandwich.
That's
mac
next
and
for me.
cheese and string beans. Let me tell you something. I love crab cakes.
Yeah.
Honey, I just took it off the bun.
Yes.
And ate it. Now, the mac and cheese had peppers in it. I don't like that.
Yeah. So, I don't remember having that in the one. Maybe it's different for everyone.
Yeah. Like, whatever.
Like, what type of peppers?
Like green red peppers.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, maybe it was that location. Or they could have been trying something. And it had string. I feel like the string beans had bacon in it, too.
They did.
Yeah, so that disappointed me. But that's not their fault. That's just, I didn't ask enough questions.
They had it in there.
But it also was on the menu, so whatever. He said you didn't care. No. I still ate the mac and cheese, but I had to not eat the string beans. And it just wasn't worth me making a case about it. But the crab cake sandwich.
They food so
baby.
Good, bro.
So I'm really excited about the salmon because I love salmon. And hold up, did you get any dessert? They having like
I didn't have any desserts because the cornbread was my dessert.
Okay, look, two things.
Like okay.
Can we go?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to say there are so many black-owned restaurants open on the west side. I mean, seriously, and it's always. We
need to go to one of Shima new spots too, though, because Pearl has one of the best menus in Atlanta.
Let me tell you something. I used to go to Pearl all the time.
Me too.
When I used to party and stuff like that. I like that was one of the places you can go a little late in the day, get some dinner, and stick around and still get the turn up. But I don't want to be in that kind of environment no more. But I used to go to Baltimore.
Just
all
go
the time.
on Monday.
On which day of the week they be having a half off appetizers? Is that Tuesday?
It's on Thursday. I don't
you
think
get like $3 crab cakes. Oh.
That's why I said we'll talk off.
Okay, well you did say that. Here I go rushing you.
Edit this out. Shout out to Shima. But
So okay, cool. I do want to go there. So I just want to say there are a lot of black-owned restaurants open on the west side. Granted, there have always been some, but I feel like these are not liquor stores, not wing shops, and no shade, but that if you drive down the streets of the west side, you don't really see stuff like that. It's like house liquor store, Piggly Wiggly. You know what I'm saying?
Sidebar. I came across, I follow a few real estate agents, and I came across a real estate agent on Instagram who I found on Instagram. They were like, oh, y'all need to hop on these houses. So I'm like, what is this at? These some nice houses. Butner Road, Simpson Road.
Oh
I'm like,
God.
whoa.
I drove through that yesterday.
Bro, they had a map of what the west side about to look like.
Oh, I already know. I know. Oh.
I said, this is crazy.
Yeah,
Bankhead is about to be done.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is done already.
It's over
you can drive down Bankhead right now and see 3-4 families that don't look like they belong there. And that's no offense, but that's the reality.
The bluff is finna be gone.
Oh yeah.
All of that. I think I screenshot it because I said I need to show you that.
I literally drove through the bluff yesterday. I drove through, I was all over Atlanta. I went through the west side, the West End. Bro, okay, so you know over there by the West End where the Sock Man truck used to be parked? You know, that building is a brewery now. A brewery in the West End. A brewery.
Where the 50 socks was.
Yeah, that big yellow bus. That building used to be parked in front of. It's a brewery.
By the gas station.
A brewery on the west side, in the West End. And this is another thing too. I remember one time I was in a break room at a job that I've had in recent time, and this non-African American young lady was like, yeah, I live on the west side. And us, the west side. Oh, you from Campus Road, Bankhead? Where you from? Shawty, that girl was talking about North Side Drive. I was like, that's Midtown, boo. And and I get it.
I would have said Northwest.
You know what? Technically, it is the west side.
It is. It's Northwest, though.
But before the last 2 years, when people say west side, they're not talking about no suburbs. So it's just, and I'm hearing it more and more every day from people.
And your wig is like,
and I'm just like, that's not the west side.
Yeah,
it is. I get mad. So I went to my friend's house this weekend. She lives in College Park, and she actually bought her home before all the gentrification started. But her home was already upgraded. It's very nice. She got it very, very, very cheap. And when she sells her home next year, she's going to likely get it back for three times more than she paid. She's going to get about $400,000 worth for this house, and maybe not $400,000, but like in the threes. But it's so crazy because. And I know we talked about this already, and it's really disheartening, but I don't want this to happen.
It's happening.
I went to Crowd Street Market the other day. We used to be over there all the time. And we used to go to the barbershop, to Dwayne.
Yeah.
That whole area, oh my God. It's like...
I love Crowd Street.
It's a gift and a curse. It's so nice, but whatever. Okay, anyway.
I think the curse part is what are the people who...
live there?
Where are they going to go?
Jonesboro.
So, going all the way south.
Old National. Are they going to gentrify Old National? Probably.
I doubt it because they keep opening up. I think that Old National is one area in Atlanta that's going to stay true because they keep opening up businesses that cater to black people.
Yeah, true.
They just opened up the little crab pot spot that I like to go to. They closed it and they about to open up Crab Pot Lounge.
They got one on Terra Boulevard. My cousins them just went this weekend.
Crab Pot?
Crab Pot,
Oh, there's one by my house too.
Period.
Literally like 5 minutes.
Okay, but all these crab places, do they serve the same stuff?
The Crab Pot do. Crab Pot is consistent.
I mean, I'm saying by same stuff I mean.
So is this a restaurant episode?
Crab boil? No, it's about supporting black business.
Oh. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my gosh. This is actually really perfect. Okay, let me keep going. So
wait, is crab pot black owned?
It is. They're from Miami. And they have the best crabs in Atlanta. Period.
Now,
Boom.
is this the crab like in the bag and stuff like that?
No. I actually have a picture of it so you can see, and I want y'all to hear her reaction on the natural reaction.
I heard Crab Queens is about to come up here too. You know, Blame It on Quay opened one in his city.
Oh, I wanted to go when I was in Houston.
Oh, there you go. Turn up.
I didn't go though. I went to this one spot in Houston. I was supposed to go in and get some crab. No, this was in Miami. I went to Miami. Miami is really hood, and I knew it, but like
it is hood.
It was just a spot I used to see on Instagram and
finger licking.
No, I wouldn't finger licking when
That's
I was
in the
there.
hood too, ain't it?
They have more than one location.
They sure do. Because when I went on my cruise, I was gonna go, but it was like a 30-minute drive, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the airport.
But yeah.
All right, show me this. So I can...
I'm trying to see. I know I follow them. I'll find it in a second. Hold on.
Okay. Well, let me go into this. So you mentioned earlier that you know someone that owns Pearl. Did you know her?
Yes.
How long is that place? That place been open for a while, right?
Yeah, when I worked at Glam Bar, it was popping, and I worked at Glam Bar in 2011.
Do you know other restaurant owners? Or food?
So I know. So how I met her? I met her when I was working on K Michelle's show.
Ooh, Humble Flex.
K Michelle, My Life, her reality show. She had Shima come in to help with the menu for Puff and Pedals.
I have not been there yet. Have you been there?
No. Okay. Maybe that'll be on my list too.
That list long. I literally got a food bucket list.
So she came in and helped with that, and then she became one of my clients, and Shima calls me because she every time I talk to her, she's done open up a new restaurant, and she gotta get her makeup done for the grand opening.
That's lit. Is she young, like our age, or is she older?
She's probably like 38, 39. Okay, so she's not. Yeah, she's not old. But
that's beautiful.
Yeah, like Shima be going off here. I finally found the crab page. That's fine.
Let me see, so.
I'm finna find you a plate that I always get. I don't know where it's at. They just give you so much food. That'd be my thing. I love.
See, I be counting my calories. I ain't got time for so much food.
I don't.
I'm trying to lose some weight, honey. I lost all that weight when I moved to California, and I came back. Good, but you ain't right.
Yeah, this is the man's page.
Okay, so this is exactly how I expected. Tony Crab Pot. Okay, Tony.
Yeah, and it's so good.
Oh, all this salt. My blood pressure is itching.
It's not salty, but I mean, you gotta season it.
I still want to try it, though. You said you gotta season it.
Yeah, it be busting.
I'm gonna follow them on my on the podcast page. Those not flash shows. You got text message.
Yeah.
All right. So anywho, I'm sure as you're a business owner, I'm a business owner. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't really push product like how you do. I have some stuff that makes me money, but it's not like quit your job worthy.
Yeah.
But something that I have noticed is I don't know if I want to blame the rise of social media, but I think that a lot of people are business owners now. It don't really take much. Whether it's a registered business or if it's a business profile, they are offering some sort of service, right? And I think with Instagram, you have the freedom to make it look all pretty and appealing and cool. You go hard with your promotion, but then you try to support some of these businesses, and the quality is poor.
Yep.
The customer service is awful. People get scammed
all the time.
And this is just some of the common things that I see. Do you
Well, let me just go off record and say I haven't experienced that.
Me either. Well, with hairstylists I have. Not scammed, but terrible customer service.
Yeah, I don't really buy stuff from online. I'm one of those people that don't trust it. So, I definitely have supported some Instagram designers, but this is when it wasn't as popular as it is now. This was in 2013. This guy made some shirts that were like replica Rick Owens for people that know Rick Owens or whatever. But Rick Owens used to, he still does. He makes these really gaudy, long, flowy shirts, but they're like $2,000 for the shirts. So he made like replicas and they look almost exactly the same, but he switched it up to make it his own.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting 2 shirts for like $125.
Ooh, rich.
And I got 3. I got 3 shirts for like $125, and I still wear them. I had them shirts since 2013, and they're still put together like immaculately. The threading ain't messed up. The shirts ain't shrinking. I did gain a little weight though, but
so the shirts is shrinking.
No, the shirts are oversized, so
playing.
they like extremely oversized, so they still fit like that, but perfect. So I've had really good experience. I even bought hats and stuff from people online, so I don't have bad experiences, but I see people have that all the time, and it's just like, dang, it sucks. Wow.
Okay, question. How do you ever feel a way when people don't come to you for their makeup?
No.
Really?
No.
That's good.
So I used to. I think that now I've come to a realization that everybody in Atlanta does makeup. And I also realized that I have gone up on my prices over the years. And I'm not apologetic about that. Because I feel like at the end of the day, I spend money on my product. I spend money on things that I know that my clients would appreciate. Like I bought a professional chair that I take to people's houses that has a table so you can have a drink or whatever. And I set it up in your house. And when I come to your house and do your makeup, I make sure you feel like a celebrity. I don't treat my celebrity clients any different than my regular clients because they pay just as much as they do.
Period.
So I don't treat them no difference. But I know that some people are like, oh, he's too bougie and too high. It's not necessarily bougie, but I mean, when you've been doing stuff for a certain amount of time, you gotta expect. I can't be charging $60 for makeup my whole life. I did that in 2011.
Mind you, until you told me, I thought that's how much a full. I thought that was a lot for. I thought $45 was the full face.
Wow, you're a gag.
I know now. The reason why I asked is, well, number one, that's nice of you to not be upset.
No, I don't be upset.
I feel like hairstylists and barbers, they had that kind of relationship with their clients where they feel like you shouldn't go to somebody else. But I also want to say that I feel like some people are looking for a specific look, and that doesn't mean that they don't like your work. They just know like
I can go to this place and like.
If I want cake, I can go to the cake shop.
Yes. No, and that's true because I feel like a lot of times people couldn't, like, say for instance, you will like somebody's work. Like, say for instance, you'll screenshot a ponytail that you like. Instead of going to the person who did the ponytail, even though they live in the same city, you try to go to this girl over here to do the ponytail and get mad at her because it don't come out right. But you don't know what she did to do it.
True. Or you want to support your friend that's a hairstylist, so you want them to try to recreate it.
Yeah, but
shout
realistically,
out to Crystal be killing them ponytails. What she called them, glam pony.
Yeah, and Crystal be killing them at Crucial Night.
Styled by Crystal on Instagram.
You remember that from the
She did what?
You gonna be killing them at Crucial tonight.
Oh God! Oh Lord! So
I love that. Yeah, Alicia is the celebrity y'all on the low.
No, I'm not. People always say that. I'm not though, for real. Anyway,
I'm gonna make sure that we put the link.
And you're gonna get blocked and unfollowed and everything else. Okay, so anyway,
you're not coming on my birthday trip no more. I just kicked one person off. I was playing.
Okay, so the reason why I asked this is I see a lot of people complaining on the internet that their friends are not supporting them, and 2 of those people I know are hard to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yes.
There's one particular person I know. I've known her for a while. And we're not really friends, but I do know her or whatever. And she has a product that she sells. And she always complains about people not supporting her. Always. And it's like, if I wanted to, I don't even want to. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really know how to explain it, but she'd be like, oh, if I was giving out free food, y'all would be doing this. But I'm like, maybe people should feel driven to purchase your product. Like my friend, when I mentioned before, Shanae's Eyewear, I was so excited to support my friend. But if she started... I don't know. I just feel like it's all about the rapport you build with people, right?
Yeah.
I feel like, number one, people don't always, just because you offer a service doesn't mean that it is what people are looking for, right? Yeah. I have so many friends that do hair, and I go to the people I go to because the look that I am thinking of in my head, I know they can give it to me. Yeah. And this has nothing to do with my personal relationship with those people, but I don't want what you're giving me right now. Maybe next week, but this week I want 2 cornrows to the back with no baby hair. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
But also, there are people that... you order something from them and they ship it 2 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They are literally taking their time on shipping stuff out. Or it just could be anything. And I matter of fact, I have a cousin who ordered a wig from this Instagram hair company. And the girl literally sent her a matted up wig. I mean, it was a hot mess. And it's like she was trying to support this girl because it was her friend or whatever the case is. And she got a piece of trash. Now, she would have been wrong now if she would have went to Boom Boom Quisha Wig Supply and would have got a wig from them and paid more. Instead, she wanted to support you, and then this happened. So I guess what I'm trying to get to is, like, just because you have a business does not mean that there's a demand for it.
Yeah, and I don't like the pressure of making your friends support you.
Yes, that is pressure, because everybody got a business.
Because at the end of the day, if I don't, just because you're doing something doesn't mean that you do it well. Just because you have a product doesn't mean that the product is doing well. I will support you in other ways. Like, I would definitely, like, tell people about it or whatever. But even still, that's iffy because I'm sitting here promoting you and you don't have good customer service.
Right, and
you don't send
like,
your
why
stuff out on
that?
time.
Exactly.
And I've had that happen to me recently with a hairstylist. And I thought that a hairstylist is good, and he is good. But I sent this to one of my high-profile clients, and they got one of their wigs messed up, and they paid almost $1,000 for that wig.
What?
So
was it like an honest mistake, or they were just being careless?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna show you it.
Oh God,
it's horrible.
Okay, 2 things that you got to show me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a mess. So actually, let me see if I can pull it up. But yeah, like, I can't just refer you to somebody and then you have a bad reputation of doing stuff like that. Or even, like, if I know you on a personal level and I know that you're not a professional person and you're so combative and you like to argue and da-da-da-da, I don't want to be associated with that type of stuff, because then I know that, I can't really trust you, and I can't trust people to support your business. So, no.
I see that a lot. I actually know a couple of business owners that I see on the internet arguing all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, how in the world can you be building a brand?
I follow this hairstylist that does some bomb hair. And guess what? I never show nobody to her, because when I tell this girl argue with clients,
that's so unprofessional.
People on Instagram, like, and she bash other people work all the time. Like, it's a mess.
That's crazy. So
it's a mess.
I also feel like, I don't think it. Okay, let me give an example. Everybody's selling shirts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shirt company. Oh, I got this brand. I don't think it's fair for you to expect me to drop the person I've created my loyal business relationship with to do yours. Now, I just don't think that's fair. Now, granted, okay, let me. Okay, I want to say this the right way.
Get it out.
I just don't think. I support my friend. My friends have business. I really do support. If whatever way I can. Don't mean I'm gonna always be able to purchase, because you know what I'm saying. Whatever the case is, if you selling $1,000 lawnmower jackets, I'm probably not gonna buy that because I don't have a need for it. But it's not fair for you to expect me to stop going to my 10-year supporting lawnmower jacket company because you selling lawnmower jackets. Now I gotta test your stuff out and make sure it works. Means I gotta buy it, which is okay. I'm okay with buying. But if I know it worked when I go to lawnmower jacket company number one,
can you please?
What is a lawnmower jacket?
I don't know.
No, but I just don't think it's fair for me to go through that process with you. And now if I don't like it, are we gonna stop being friends because I tell you that your lawnmower jacket is tearing up? Like, I don't understand.
I should have deleted it.
And
I really wanted you to see this. It was horrible. Damn.
But no, I just see it a lot, man. People like literally go on all day like, oh, y'all support Jack and Jill, but you won't support Up the Hill.
I do. I'm loyal to my barber too. I was going to my old barber for years. Like, when he done switched 3 shops, I follow him at all 3 of them,
that's
even with no car.
My esthetician Taylor, I would go to her. Anywhere.
Well, I stopped going to him for personal reasons. He was trying to be too involved in my personal business. That's neither here nor there. But I mean, I found a new barber, and I've been going to him for maybe 7 years now, 6 years.
Do you feel like with that barber, did he get so personal that you couldn't just check him about it, or it was just getting?
Girl, first of all, let me just tell you why. How about that?
Oh, God.
I mean, nobody know him.
You know who I think it is?
The one we were just talking about who said you was by his old shop.
Okay.
Bam. Hold on. I think I found the video.
It's a oh Lord.
Oh, of what I was telling you about the hair.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh.
You sure?
I just got a letter from Chase saying that they're taking back the money they refunded me for not receiving the service I paid for, which was a properly installed wig. So that just reminded me to remind y'all to never get y'all hair done by this man right here. So this is the stylist.
Oh, I've seen his name before. Mm-hmm. Oop, I just clicked out of it.
Let me see.
What just happened?
Oh, this is who said it. And look at it. Hold on. Well, let me turn it down. Look at it.
Wait, was this before or after the situation where she was where they were going to wear this?
That was after she got out of the chair. This was immediately.
Where is he? Oh, this is a 5-second video. Where is he?
What you mean?
Like, in the who recorded the video? Like, what happened with that transaction?
This is her.
Y'all. It looked like her scalp had surgery.
Yeah.
She don't deserve that. Let me just
she spent so much money.
I want to talk about that person, but I can't without making people know who that is. Yeah. I'm going to bring them back up at some point in life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, she lit.
See, that's not fair. And then what if this was her best friend growing up and she has a big event she got to go to, and now she got to go out there looking like... She had
a whole music video for her new album. That's why she got it. And her
album?
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna get into the details. let me not get into the details. But anywho, yeah, it's just some people. It's just that I just feel like I need to see not necessarily reviews, because nobody got no reviews of me. I don't think on Yelp or anything.
Like it's like a tag picture. A tag picture is a review these days.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's based off of word of mouth, but I think from a business owner's perspective, I would just even like, say for instance, stuff happens. So like I used to sell lashes at one point, and some days I'm busy, I'm at work, and they order something. I usually try to get my orders out the same day because I had, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, sometimes I'm busy. I don't get home till later, and I don't feel like driving to no 24-hour post office. So I'll do it the next day, but I'll communicate that with them. Yeah. Like, hey,
I think if you do it within 24 hours, that's fair. It don't have to be saying
even if it's longer, but as long as you I feel like if you're verbal and like if you just sitting there and they like, oh, I ain't getting no tracking number yet, blah, blah, blah. But if you approach them and like, oh, hey, you know, I'm shipping your order out on this day, blah, blah, blah. You should be receiving it that time. Even if you can't do it then, you know, just keep, if you keep the person like updated, because at the end of the day, you're only one person. So I feel like a lot of people can't expect you to be Superman. Sometimes people do. But people just need to take business etiquette classes.
Yeah, I can't lie. So 2 things. Number 1, I can't lie. I do expect you to be Superman if I order something and I'm paying for shipping. You know,
I mean, I get it.
Now, that's not a fault at you, by the way. I'm just saying, what I have ordered stuff, man, and it took 2 weeks, and I forgot I ordered it. And they talk about, oh, your stuff has been shipped. When people order stuff from my website, Alicia.com, even if I haven't shipped it out, I will load the tracking information in their confirmation. So that way, once it scans ASAP, you know what I'm saying, they getting tracking information. But some people don't even do that, or they'll send it certified, they'll send it first class mail. And now who knows if I'm gonna ever get it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there. So the second thing I was about to say, what was it that you said that made me etiquette. I feel like, and maybe this is just from me being the super on top of customer service person I am, you should treat your customers how you want to be when you go somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. In my neighborhood, I ain't never had fast food experience like I have out here. These folks so doggone nice. I think they end up getting paid a lot of money. I think they end up getting them $15 they ask for. The people at the Wendy's, the Bojangles, the $3 cafe, they are so nice. I'm not even kidding. Now, when I go to the McDonald's on Abernathy, I'm going to have stuff missing. Granted, I ain't been at McDonald's in years, but I'm just telling my experience before I moved to the suburbs, okay?
Oh, my God.
No offense, but it be like, they cuss you out, you missing stuff.
People don't be caring.
Yes, but out here, it's just like, and I'm not, this has nothing to do with race, because the people that work in these restaurants by my house are black, let's be very clear. But it just made me realize that you can have good customer service at a fast food restaurant. Yeah. And it's just like, oh my God, like, this is what I want. Can I have my Happy Meal and be happy?
Yeah. I think that's just the ultimate deciding factor when buying stuff. But even these major companies be like that. Because I've heard some stuff about companies like Fashion Nova.
Oh, yeah. Well, come on. They make you pay for your returns, pay for the shipping. Let me tell you something. I have ordered. First of all, their sizing is off. Let me just speak on something. I ordered some stuff from Fashion Nova one time, and I got my size. I thought my size is apparently 2 sizes smaller than it should be. So then I ship it back to get the next size up, and I gotta pay for that, and then I have to reorder. And it got to the point where I'm left with a $1.75 gift card because I don't spend so much money. I end up getting like 2 things out of like 7 things I ordered. It just was bad. It was terrible. And when I went to the post office to return it, this guy was like, California, let me guess, Fashion Nova. I was like, that's a goddamn shame. It was like so many people coming there to return, and that's probably they making their money at. They ain't even selling merchandise. They charge you to return your stuff.
Wow.
And they stealing stuff, designs. And they ain't even stealing. You know Zeus, right? He got the trap design.
I seen it.
You see they add a little curve to the R, so it's not the exact same as his design. Yeah. Well, they took his stuff. Yeah.
They did that. They took Zeus's stuff. They took this other designer that make shirts like that. They took John Nice stuff.
Who's John Knight? Oh, that girl with no waist.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to make sure I shout out these people I mentioned. So Zeus Trapping on Instagram, ZEUSTRAPPIN. We go way back to when we used to party all the time. But he had started his brand with the Trap brand, and he's been doing very well for a very long time. And then Fashion Nova comes along, and they want to copy his design. Literally copy. And the only thing that is different is the little extra curve in the R. And you know something I learned is you can't trademark clothing. You can trademark your logo, but when it comes to clothes, it's really complicated. And I'm not an attorney, so I'm not gonna start spewing out facts that might not be factual. But it's just not fair, man. I don't like it, so I'm never patronizing Fashion Nova again. You can stamp that.
I've never purchased. I mean,
I did. Even when I had my doubts, they were like, "Just try it. I like it." Shut up.
Fashion Nova men. Their clothes look too cheesy for me anyway.
What are some of the business you feel like you've been seeing trending on social media lately? So we got like hair companies,
lashes. Lash techs, makeup, like people been selling like lip gloss and cosmetic products as a whole.
Just regular clothes,
shirt, clothes. Yeah, plates. That's like the popular thing right now.
Hold on. I don't trust the Instagram kitchens.
Yeah,
What's the health score? If your junk is called the Trap Kitchen, I'm scared.
I've done it literally once.
Who did you have a good experience?
Yeah, the food was decent. I would say out of a 10, it was a 7.
Okay, 7's not terrible.
0.2.
Okay, that's even better.
Because it wasn't bad.
Did they drive and bring it to you?
Yeah, they did. They delivered it to me and everything.
So this
when I worked at a salon, I used to buy plates from people that came in there selling plates.
I can actually see that.
I feel like that's the same thing.
Yeah, it is the same thing. You're right. I guess my thing is with these Instagram kitchens is I don't know what your kitchen look like. And granted, I don't even know what the kitchen look like at the restaurant I go to, but I do know that there's a regulated organization that comes through and inspects it and makes sure that you have what you need. But I don't know anything about your food temperature, your roaches, your salmonella. I don't know about none of that. And so, and then you selling me a plate for $20 when you don't bought the food with food stamps. I mean, get it how you live. Get it how you live. But $20 for 2 shrimps on the stick. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get so specific, but
the food stamps.
But there was a Instagram chef that I actually wanted to try. His name is Chef Ball. He actually used to date one of our old middle school classmates. I'll tell you later. She's right. I don't feel like putting a little bleep thing in. But his food looked really good. And he actually is a chef. Like, he went to culinary art school.
I like Too Cool Chef, too.
Oh, yeah. Wait, are they here?
He used to be, but he done got,
DC or something
went
like
off. He done went somewhere else.
So, yeah, Chef Ball, I actually wanted to patronize him, but I always lived in a cut, and he had he had his limited areas that he delivered to. But
I know it's a black-owned business called In the Cut here. It's a gay strip club.
Oh, great.
Sorry.
I was never in the cut. I was living far. But no, but yeah, I just don't know. I mean, and what happens if somebody gets sick off his food? They're going to be like, okay, well, why did you buy it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What if I got sick off some crack grapes?
You said you had a good experience with them, right?
I did, but my feeling also came out recently, so I probably would never have crack grapes again. It wasn't because of that. It was because I ate some really hard, my stomach growling, some really hard taffy.
Yeah, I can. Ugh. You gotta sit on. You gotta put it in your back pocket and sit on it.
Well, I'll never know again.
So another thing I've been seeing are stylists, like fashion stylists. That is like a very trendy thing.
Yeah.
What does that come from? Does that come from working at like high-end stores? Is that what it is?
Definitely coming from high-end stores, because when you get hired at stores like Saks and Neiman Marcus, your job title sometimes is a fashion advisor or stylist. So when you come in to the stores, they set it up to where like they're styling you a look. And sometimes, depending on how rich you are, they keep your cards on file.
So you you get more experience with putting styles together.
Yeah.
So wait, how do you grade somebody on that though? You get the job. Do you have to how do you become a? You get what I'm saying?
I don't know how they go about getting the job, but usually when people apply for those jobs, they have some interest in fashion. And then they have a client book, so they build relationships with their clients.
And all my clients will have black turtlenecks, black skinny jeans.
I mean, that's your style. That's your look.
I'm a stylist.
Because I know some stylists that really do they have like a certain look where you can look at them and be like, oh.
Janelle Monáe, that's my style. I style her.
Like, oh, so-and-so did that. So, yeah. But that comes from that. And then now we have everything is shot here. Everybody in Atlanta are just like public figures and stuff, so they be needing stylists for certain things.
I don't know. I'm just, the only reason why I'm asking is because this is all stuff that I see on Instagram all the time. And it's like, as soon as one person does it, everybody's doing that. Everybody's starting a lemonade company. Everybody's starting the kitchen stuff. Everybody, I guess
edibles.
The edibles. Everybody is doing lashes. And granted, there are people that are doing these things and doing them very well. I just wish that, I don't know. It's like,
but you know what? I thought about that too, because realistically, like, that's why I don't get mad. I mean, we live in a society where like McDonald's will be next to Burger King, but they still making money.
True, and you have a great point. You can have 100 million wing shops on one street, and they all like
still
look at Waffle House. You go down Cascade, Old National, you got a Waffle House across the street, and they go to each other.
So it's
you're
cool.
right. I think
and everybody have their own audience. So I feel like you just cater to your audience.
And that's what people try to say about podcasts, but I'm like, but it ain't OD podcast.
It ain't.
Period. So, I apologize for that. I guess for me, it's just that I know people I don't know. I just don't like feeling obligated to support somebody because I know them. Like, I'll get my hair done. They be like, you should have came to me. No, I shouldn't have.
Yeah, I think that.
Went to who I went to.
I think that because, I think my thing is like my clients and my peers, they really support people. So if I stamp my name on something, they'll be like, oh, you don't know how many times like just places like Cecilia's and little food places I'll be posting, they'll come to me like, oh, I went to this place because you went there.
Yeah, people tell me that all the time. We influencers.
Yeah.
So
what happens if they do that and they had a bad experience? Or
like, why
it's
you
not
send me
good,
Yeah, you're right.
Not everybody's gonna like everything anyway, so you're gonna have some people that don't like it, but for the most part, I'm not putting nothing out there in those streets with my name, like me saying like, oh yeah, go to this
just
place, do this, and
well, I think that's fair because some people will promote something just because they're getting paid to promote it.
Yeah, and
then it could just be a hot mess. Like everybody ain't trying to get CPN profiles.
What? Whoa. Okay,
so what do you think makes a good business? Like what would you need to commit your coins to them?
Being personable with your customers. I mean, if you have a small business, like if you have a business, small or big, I think being personable with your customers is very important. I am really close with a brand by the name of Colored Rain, and I've been.
I thought it was Colored Rain.
No, her name is Lorraine, so she is Colored Rain, but she spelled it, whatever. Anyway, I actually been like supporting her since before she had like 300, 400 followers.
Oh yeah, I didn't know you knew them. I mean, you do post them a lot, but I thought it was because you just really like their product. I mean, you probably do, but
yeah, I actually really do like their products. I mean, even though I do, I support them, I legit use their products on all my clients because it's really good stuff. And what I will say about her is that if anything is going wrong with the order in the mail, because she almost has 1 million followers.
Oh,
she has a verified account. She has like 800,000 followers, and like her business is booming. You think she would be down to
record? I would love to enter.
Well, she lives in California.
Okay, we're going to California.
Sure. But I'm pretty sure she'll be down.
That'd be cool.
We can even call, I'm sure.
Yeah, we could. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but she.
I don't know the reason why, because I would love to see, because so many people have makeup companies now. It's like, how did hers like? Stand out?
And like hers is like booming. She's in Target.
That's dope.
Like her cosmetic company is in Target. Like she's making so much money. As of recently, she gets celebrities to wear her stuff all the time. Nicki Minaj uses her stuff on tour.
That's
All
awesome.
stuff. Like so, she does really good. But when people email her about maybe like something was missing out of the order or something like that, she responds immediately. She has a few people working under her, but she makes sure she take care of them. She'll give them a discount code. She'll send them the missing products.
Oh, that's sweet. See, I would assume they lying. Like, you lying. You just want something free. I'll just play.
But she makes sure like nobody has a bad experience with her company.
Good. And that goes a long way.
Yeah. And for her to have a major company like that, it's just like, wow.
So, no, I agree. To piggyback off of that, so do you remember our friend Iris, Amber's sister from Six Flags?
Yeah. Okay.
She came. Excuse me. She came to my house to do my hair some weeks ago, and let me tell you something. I don't have went to a lot of hairstyles before. She came here with everything. She had the water heater to dip my braids. She literally set up a salon. I'm not even kidding. A salon in my house. I swear to God, I was just like, oh my God. Like,
that'd be me.
She had the little rack to separate my hair. It just was a good, like, you could tell that she knew, like, the last thing you want to do is go somewhere to do something and you forgot something. She had everything. She knew everything she was going to need. And I gave her a tip because I tip well.
Yeah.
But no, it was just, I really appreciate it. Granted, this was my friend, but, like, I was like, oh my God, like, this is legit. Like, it just really made me appreciate that. So I think for me, I appreciate organization, number one.
Yeah.
I appreciate an organized business owner. And by organized, I mean, like, if I have a request of you, then I need you to know what you need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, unless you got some kind of customized service that takes some research, but if you're coming to do my hair, you know you need scissors. Don't ask me, do I got scissors? Do I got
bands, combs.
You know what I mean? And it's like, granted, I have it, but I'm paying you for a convenience. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to, and then don't be like, oh, come to me already shampoo. Are you going to take the shampoo fee out my price? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate.
What's up with that? So what's up with these hairstylists that's like
that's a
not
trendy
washing
thing.
hair?
That's a trendy thing. First of all, you should never want the client to wash their own hair because even my style, like I know how to wash hair, but it's you don't know what's in their hair. You know what I'm saying? And that's
you don't know what's in the shampoo. That like
Exactly.
professional products do different stuff. I know that from working in the salon.
Man. I'm telling you, people are realizing they could charge the same price and make you do the work. I swear to God.
Late.
And it saves them time between clients because all you got to do is sit in the chair. But you don't know how well or how poorly they wash their hair.
People need to take notes because I know Kellen, when I was working for him, he did everything. He made sure that his clients were shampooed and braided. Even if he had an assistant, but he will only book 4 people a day, so he can make sure he takes time.
Oh, he must be taxing.
Because he takes time on his clients.
No, that's fair.
He makes sure that everybody gets a full, experience and a full service. So he only take like 4 clients a day.
Let me tell you something.
He's not trying to rush them in and just take your money. If he's gonna charge you a certain amount of money, he's gonna make sure you get your money worth. And he was smart. He would definitely because he does a lot of lace wigs and. You have to get touch-ups within 2 weeks. So before you left, you had to make your appointment for your 2-week touch-up.
See, that's good. You're not about to have his brand looking bad. Let me tell you something. I've spent 8 hours in the salon before. A whole work shift. Like, for real. And it's because, they overbook. Like, how are you booking people 15 minutes apart? So anyway, another thing I like is communication. I have reached out to hairstylists before and their unprofessional assistants have texted me a week later or not texted me at all. Or they was just... I
want an assistant so bad, but I'm scared because of that.
You should be. Hire your niece or somebody you can trust or groom.
Sure.
But that's that. They'll do that, or they will switch up on their prices, or they. It's just really weird, man. I just hate it. I am such an organized person, and I know I probably said this before on this podcast, but I am like you ask me for a pencil, and I'm gonna give you the pencil sharpener. You know what I'm saying? It's just like just know your audience. Don't think that people are going to support you because you have a product. You need to look at longevity. Like, what is going to get you recognized? Don't think just because you sell bundles that, boom, Nicki Minaj, them going to be wearing your weave in their videos. You got to, this is a terrible analogy. But I just feel like you need to put in the work to get the image that you deserve. And if you out here giving people attitude or you being unprofessional, you're not communicating, you're hiking up your prices for poor quality and all these things, like, that is not how it works. You got to put in the work. Like, and I think another thing with this Instagram stuff, is people are looking for overnight success. So they don't care about putting in the work. They just want it to look good on their timeline. Or, you know what I'm saying? Their page is properly allocated with memes and faux pictures. But, I mean, seriously, I've gone to hairstylists who have stopped in the middle of doing my hair to go smoke a blunt, to take a phone call, arguing with their baby daddies.
Oh, my God. I heard... He grinds my gears. I heard this daggone makeup artist that does that. First of all, a makeup application should take no longer than an hour. It's freaking makeup.
Yeah, true.
I've heard of people sitting in that shop for 3 hours and they be smoking the shop out and what if you have somewhere important to go?
Exactly. And then you run, and I get, you got to eat sometimes, but you create your schedule. Like, don't be that hungry for money that you got to, like, sacrifice the quality of a returning client. Because I will never come back, but a lot of them don't care about that because they feel like if they get enough followers, they'll just get new clients every day, but they're not having, like, loyal clients. Mm-mm. I feel like I'm rambling, but I just really...
No, I think that people need to know this just because I feel like people really be sitting here thinking that they just make up the fact that, oh, y'all just not supporting me. Y'all just, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, have you ever thought about why?
But you'll go to Gucci.
I will, because I know that when I go in there, I'm gonna get what I want.
They putting in the effort for that. They tell the employees are representing that brand that they're proud of, and you should be proud of your brand too. So if you're proud of it, convince me. Also, have a website, and I know, like,
yes. Oh my God, I was just talking about this last night.
I don't want, like, I feel, and of course, if you're just getting started, I get it. But honest to God, y'all, I really mean this. It's not hard to make a website. It is so freaking easy.
I made my own.
Even if you do a one pager that has like all the questions that people might ask, but have a website. You really don't want to be using your DMs to communicate. That's not professional. Yep. There's no receipt. There's no confirmation. There's no loyalty involved in that. And then you know how DMs work. You reply to somebody's Instagram story and your DM is 20 pages down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like have a website. If you have an Instagram dedicated to that business also, because I think that sometimes people's personal image does not reflect.
And have a business email.
Okay, not Hershey Kisses Love Hair 6996
or Droopy51389 at Yahoo.
But you can even make a free email template from MailChimp. Put in the work, please. And even myself, I need to start my own email campaign. But I have a website, and I sell a product that is on a web page that is professionally set up, and it, you know what I'm saying, whatever. That's not the point. But I'm just saying, like, guys, like, Instagram is not your store. Like, it can be, but there's so much work that goes into it. And if you want to stand out against all these other people that are offering the same service, you need to be convincing them, your friends included. And sometimes you got to do stuff for free. Just playing.
I'll call you back.
So and to my last question, what do you think makes like a poor business experience? Like, I know we talked about things that they're supposed to have, but like, what are some like ultimate no-nos?
I always say don't let the client walk away unhappy without trying to fix it. Everybody's not going to be satisfied, but realistically, most of the time it's something that you can do to prevent that.
Have you had that case before?
I've had that case a few times. It's been cases where people have wiped their makeup off in my chair because they didn't like it. Oh my God,
I would feel so bad. That's why I don't want a customer service job no more.
Yeah, and this was like when I first started though. So.
And what did you do? Did you try to touch it back up, or you just?
They didn't even want me to do it. They wiped everything off except the eyes, and they was like, "I'll just do it myself."
Wait, do I know this person?
No.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I've had situations like that. Now
with that, how did you feel about it? Like, what did you do? Did you do anything do you feel like improve what they didn't like, or was it just that person specifically didn't like something?
I definitely see where I went wrong. Okay. I'll say that much, yeah. So it was something that I did. I was new. I was a beginner. Also, people who are public figures and or celebrities, if they request a service or product from you, I don't think that you should go up on it just because of who it is, because that happens too. Oh yeah, we talked about in the last episode too. Just because it has happened to you? That hasn't happened to me, I don't think. I stopped going to a hairstylist because she started doing celebrities' hair and she super went up. No, I don't even think that. Charging the celebrity more than you charge a regular person. Yeah. Trying to finesse. That's not fair. Yeah. Like, if they tip you more, then that's cool, but don't do that.
Yeah. You know what? I think if you are these are some things that I think make a, I have ordered merchandise for people and the stuff did not smell good. Like, if you smoke.
This is totally off subject. This is remind me of something. I remember one time you bought some hot wings and you was like, bro, they smell like bleach.
Oh, I remember.
I was like, what?
Where were we?
The funny thing.
That was that underground?
It was underground. The funny thing about it, that has happened to me twice. I've got some wings and it smelled like bleach.
Did I take it back?
I don't know. Some bleach wings. It was the bag. The second time I realized that it's the bag that smelled like that.
The bag that the wings come in?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
The plastic bag. It happened to me twice.
So what, did they
after
cook
that.
the bag?
It was like a fishy bleach smell.
It wasn't underground. I think it was Peachtree Center Mall.
Okay. But I remember you said it was some bleach wings.
Why do you remember that?
Stuff like that sits in my brain because I be like, damn, I wonder why they smell like bleach.
I remember that. They definitely tasted, and I don't think I ate them. I think I went to Dairy Queen, got some ice cream. That's what I should have got to begin with. But no, so I have ordered merchandise from people, and it smelled like cigarettes. It has had cat hair. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So if you offer a service, whether it's hair, whatever it is that you are inviting someone into your space, or your stuff is going to somebody's space, please be clean. That is so, like, imagine getting something and it smells like cigarettes.
Yeah.
A brand new product. You know what I'm saying? And it's
That's
like,
crazy.
when you smoke cigarettes, you know the impact that it has on everything.
Well, let me plug myself in. Let me let y'all know that I use very expensive hand sanitizer. My hand sanitizer is like $10 a bottle, sometimes more. I bring a chair.
And do you have any pets? And there's nothing wrong with having pets.
I don't have pets.
Did you hear about the lady who sued Sephora and won? She got herpes from trying lipstick in their own store.
That could be very much true, but I'm gonna tell you something. That's not their fault because
they lost the lawsuit.
Yeah,
man, that doesn't mean nothing.
But realistically, that is not their fault. I worked at Mac for 5 years, and let me tell you something. People are unsanitary as hell. So they teach us to clean off the lipsticks before we try them on people. But after we're done with it,
what do you use to clean it off? Alcohol?
We have a solution that they send us. It's a pink solution that they pre-made to sanitize products. Okay. So it's not just straight alcohol.
Okay.
We call it hygienic cleanser.
Okay.
So before we put the lipstick on any product, we use hygienic cleanser. Always. I've witnessed people literally walk in Mac and grab a lipstick and just put it on.
You know what?
In my head, I'm like,
they probably weren't thinking, because let me tell you one time, I can't even lie. One time I went to Sephora and I put this mascara on and I did not think twice, but it didn't. Yes, that's disgusting. I didn't think about it though. Yeah. And the guy, he like snapped, but I know he didn't mean no harm to me, but he was like truly concerned. Like, hey, don't do that. He was like, all right, give me that. I gotta throw it away. He was like, you can get pink eye. And I'm like, why, Alicia, why did you just try? Yeah. But I just didn't think
people
about
don't know
it.
that, and they be trying to, I'm like.
But lipstick, I feel like I would think about. Like, it's just it's way, to me, mascara, okay, it goes on your eyelashes. It might not touch your skin, but lipstick literally goes
people
on your lips.
Legit don't clean their face. They have pink eye and other crap that's in your eyes. Lip gloss, people put that wand on. We have disposable wands. If you're a makeup artist, you gotta have them with you. Disposable mascara wands.
Yeah.
Brush cleaner to clean your brushes off. Like, it's so much stuff. And even when you using lipstick and like powder or stuff like that, you gotta clean it off. So sanitation is a really big part of makeup because you don't even think about that. Think about if somebody had like a skin disorder or something that was contagious through skin contact. Yeah. And if I'm using a pressed powder that I just use on somebody who got something like that and your face start itching without me wiping it off and sanitizing it before, then what?
Oh my God. Are you going to go over pressed powder in your class? Because I don't know what that is. Okay, cool. That makes me think about when people try.
It's literally what it sounds like. It's pressed powder in a compact.
I'm pressed. Oh, okay, I get that. It makes me think about like when people try on swimsuits, and I don't know about men's swimwear, but women have that little plastic pad looking thing.
We don't have that.
Well, there's like this plastic sticker that's shaped like a maxi pad on the coochie part of the swimsuit.
Yes.
And people try the swimsuits on without panties on. And it's like, okay, that sticker is there to protect the coochie part of the swimsuit, but what if there's crabs on the sticker? You get what I'm saying? So now... And this is plastic. It's not resistant to
crabs, though.
Don't Don't try. You're not finna little boy me on my podcast. but no, it's just disgusting. It makes you think. But you know, some people they just don't think. I don't think people realize it because I know when I did the mascara thing, and I'm a very clean person. I just did not think like, why the freak would I do that?
I actually didn't. But you know what? That's just natural because especially when you're not like if it's not something that you do all the time. Because when I first started working at Mac, I'm like, I ain't really think about that. And then, boom. I'm like, dang, could really be dirty.
Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, my God.
So that's definitely like something big with business.
People
like
buy and return underwear. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, my God.
I've definitely returned swimming trunks before. But
I think it's okay to return it, but think about people that wear it and take it back. You know what I'm saying? That's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wouldn't return it if it's something that I just no.
So anywho, so I think for me to summarize, I feel like yes, I want to support my friends and family's business. Yes, I want it to be something worth my time. And yes, you're going to have to prove it to me like I prove it to everybody else. I'm not going to just like give you my coins just because I know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's fair. I wouldn't do that to any other business. Now, if it's something as simple as you have a children's book, I will buy your book. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you are offering something that's going to modify my body or my look, I need to know
where this is coming from. Touching me, it's in my skin.
You know exactly, man. But anywho, that's all. That's all. I really felt like we should put that out there. Support your friends.
Support your friends if need be. And friends who have businesses, do not get offended if your friend can't support you. Maybe you have a product they can't use. Maybe they already use that type of product, and the product that they use has better quality than what. Yeah,
do some more research. Look at your competition, see what they're doing that you could, not necessarily mirror, but see what makes them successful so that people could want to be more driven towards your
Yes. So, yeah. Support yourself. Promote yourself.
You're crazy. All right.
Do all of the things.
You got any church announcements?
Well, this week, Pastor Greenleaf. I was playing out.
When is that coming back on?
I don't know. I'm ready. I'm ready for Insecure and Greenleaf to come back.
Do you watch This Is Us?
No. What is that?
Really? It's on NBC.
Put me on. We don't got cable no more, so I need all the...
NBC is free, though. You can go to NBC.com and watch it. It's the most well-written TV show you will ever see. It's very emotional, though. You're going to cry every other episode.
I think I want Apple TV, too. You think it's extra to buy Apple TV and I have a Fire Stick?
Well, Apple TV is much better quality, so no, it's not extra. It's extra to even have a Fire Stick.
The Fire Stick go off.
Thanks. Well, you can't jailbreak an Apple TV, but the quality is definitely there.
I don't have a jailbreaking Fire Stick anymore.
Oh, well, there you go. I have one.
Them shows be hard to find.
It's very complicated. You're right. Well, mine was free, so. Anywho, all right. I don't have anything to announce besides the I'm not gonna announce it because I don't know which one of these episodes I'm putting out first. So. But you still have. I know they'll be out before April 26th, and you have your makeup class at
NARS. Class at NARS.
Sold out by now.
No, it's not.
I'm talking about by the time they hear this episode.
Okay.
Don't you want to be sold out?
I do. Sell out.
I hope I'm the only one there, but I hope everybody paid. Like, I want everybody to pay, not show up, so I can be the only one and I get the one-on-one, so I can support my friend business.
Well, in the model is close to your skin tone, kind of, so it'll work for you.
You're not gonna make me lighter?
I am gonna make you lighter.
No, I'm just kidding. No. Anyway, all right, we're rambling. Thank y'all so much. Okay, 2 things. I got some homework for y'all. If you still listening, thank you. Because we don't went over an hour. All right, please give us 5 stars on every platform. We just in here having fun, man. But give us 5 stars, leave a review, say something nice. And if it's not nice, just send it in an email.
Please.
What's the email you asked? listenodp@gmail.com. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.